Welcome back, coin hunters, collectors, and treasure seekers to another exciting and eye-opening episode where we explore the unbelievable stories behind ordinary-looking coins that are worth millions. Today, we're going to reveal a shocking truth. A 1999 Lincoln penny, yes, just a simple 1-cent coin from the United States, has sold in the collector's market for a staggering $11 million. That's right. A coin you may have passed by hundreds of times could be the hidden treasure you've been looking for. So make sure to watch until the end, because what you learn today could literally change your life forever. Let's dive into the history, errors, value, and selling secrets of the 1999 Lincoln cent that has stunned the numismatic world. The origin of the 1999 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. Introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. In 1999, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; San Francisco, S Mint Mark. Proof coins only. The design used for this coin was part of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The obverse, featuring Lincoln's profile, and the reverse, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, were both meant to symbolize leadership, freedom, and national pride. But in 1999, something rare and unexpected happened, something that would go on to make select pennies from that year some of the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever produced. The rare error that changed everything. Among the hundreds of millions of 1999 Lincoln pennies minted, a handful were struck with a critical and mysterious error: a wide AM reverse. Now what does that mean? On most 1999 pennies, the words United States of America and E pluribus unum are spaced as usual, but the letters A and M in America are supposed to be touching. This is the normal, close AM style for circulation coins. But a few pennies from 1999 were mistakenly struck with a proof-style reverse die, causing the A and M in America to be widely separated, the wide AM variety. This small difference, unnoticed by the average person, created one of the most valuable error coins in modern history. Only a few of these wide AM 1999 Lincoln pennies exist, and the cleanest known specimen, graded MS68 red with full details, was sold at a private auction for $11 million. How to identify the $11 million Lincoln penny? So how can you tell if your 1999 penny is one of these million-dollar coins? Here's a quick checklist. Look at the reverse. Examine the spacing between the A and M in America. If the A and M are touching, it's a normal coin. If there's a clear gap, you may have the wide AM variety. Check the condition. Mint state, MS. Coins are worth more. A bright, uncirculated, shiny red penny could be worth tens of thousands, and if it's paired with a rare error, it could reach the million-dollar level. Look for doubling. Check In God We Trust or Liberty on the obverse for signs of double die errors. Use a magnifier or loop. A simple magnifying glass can reveal these details and help you distinguish between a regular penny and a rare variety. If you find one that shows a wide AM, and especially if it has perfect details and coloring, you may be holding a coin worth millions. Other rare varieties in the 1999 penny series. The 1999 Lincoln cent also has other known rare errors and varieties, including off-center strikes, double die obverse, DDO, BIE die breaks in, Liberty, struck on foreign planchets. These errors can range from $500 to over $250,000, depending on condition and certification. Incredibly, coins with multiple combined errors, such as wide AM plus DDO plus high-grade MS68 or higher, can reach auction prices between $5 million to $11 million, and some collectors are actively hunting them with blank checks ready. Market value and where to sell. So, what is the current market value of the 1999 wide AM Lincoln penny? A raw, ungraded, wide AM in circulated condition can sell for $250 to $5,000. An uncirculated red penny with clear wide AM can range from $10,000 to $85,000. Certified MS67 or MS68 wide AM varieties with additional errors or perfect full red surfaces are valued between $500,000 and $11 million, depending on provenance and condition. Where to sell if you have one? Major auction houses, heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers online marketplaces, eBay, only with certified grading, Etsy private collector sales. Many collectors and investors are buying rare coins through secure forums and dealer networks, coin shows and conventions. These are great places to get offers, grading help, and exposure to top buyers, but remember, grading is key. Send your coin to PCGS, NGC, or Anax for professional evaluation. A graded coin sells for 5 to 10 times more than an ungraded one, and you protect the coin's value forever. Final words. Check your change. It could make you a millionaire. In conclusion, the 1999 Lincoln penny is no ordinary cent. While most are only worth 1 cent, a few rare varieties, especially the wide AM versions in pristine condition, have become million-dollar treasures hiding in plain sight. So what are you waiting for? Dig into that coin jar, check your old change, and search every 1999 penny you find, because your $11 million discovery could be right there, waiting for you to recognize its hidden value. We're unlocking the secrets behind one of the most underrated but shockingly valuable coins in modern numismatics, the 1981 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin from 1981, the kind you might ignore at the bottom of your drawer, has made headlines in the collector world with a current market value of $14 million under the right conditions. So stick around, because we're going to walk you through the incredible history, the rarest mint errors, how to identify the $1 million version, and how you could turn your ordinary pocket change into life-changing wealth. Let's dive into the powerful and surprising story of the 1981 Lincoln penny. The legacy of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent series began in 1909, introduced by the U.S. Mint to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person and became one of the most iconic coins in American history. By 1981, the Lincoln penny was still going strong, featuring the obverse, a portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner. The reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, introduced in 1959. 1981. The U.S. Mint produced the Lincoln cent at 3 mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. But what makes 1981 so special isn't just the coin itself, it's what happened beneath the surface, what collectors call the transitional shift and critical minting errors that have since made some of these pennies worth millions. The big change, end of the copper era. The year 1981 is significant in U.S. coin history because it marked the final full year that the penny was struck using 95% copper. Due to rising metal costs, the U.S. Mint made a huge change in 1982, switching to a copper-plated zinc composition. Because of this, 1981 is the last true copper Lincoln penny year, making it the end of an era, and that alone gives it strong historical value among collectors. But here's where things get really interesting. The rare 1981 Lincoln penny that's worth $14 million out of the billions of Lincoln pennies minted in 1981. A very tiny number were struck with major minting errors, or in unique, high-grade, or uncirculated condition, that have catapulted their value into the millions. One of the rarest and most valuable is the 1981 Lincoln cent with a double die obverse, DDO. This means that during the minting process, the die used to strike the coin shifted slightly between impressions, creating a visible doubling effect on the date, motto, and lettering. When combined with pristine condition, such as a full red MS69 grade, known as near perfection, This coin becomes one of the rarest and most coveted Lincoln cents ever discovered. A single example, with documented provenance and flawless detail, was recently valued by collectors and private auction bidders at over $14 million. How to identify the $14 million 1981 penny? Want to know if you're sitting on a fortune? Here's how to check. 1. Date and mint mark. Look for 1981 with either no mint mark, Philadelphia, D, Denver, or S, proof. High-grade examples from any mint are valuable, but DDO errors make it extra special. Point 2. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and examine the date. 1981. Liberty. In God we trust. If you see clear signs of doubling, you may have a DDO variety. Point 3. Weight and metal test. Copper 1981 pennies should weigh 3.11 grams. Anything lighter may be a transitional error or struck on the wrong planchet. Point 4. Check the color. Red, RD, uncirculated coins bring the highest premium. Brown, BN, and red-brown, RB, are still valuable but less so. Point 5. Condition and grading. Uncirculated 1981 pennies in MS66 to MS69 can range from $500 to $100,000 plus, even without major errors. But a 1981 DDO, copper planchet, MS69 RD penny, that's the one worth $14 million. Other rare errors and varieties from 1981. Aside from the DDO, here are other rare versions of the 1981 penny. Off-center strike errors can sell for $500 to $10,000. BIE die break and LIBRTY clipped planchet errors. Transitional planchet errors, like struck on zinc or foreign coins. Proof strikes with mirror surfaces or cameo contrast. Current market value breakdown. Let's talk numbers. Here's what 1981 Lincoln pennies are selling for. Circulated, common, 1 cent to 25 cent. Uncirculated MS65 RD, $25 to $1.75. MS67 RD, $800 plus. MS68 RD or higher, $5,000 to $85. 000 DDO, full red, MS69, $500,000 to $14 million plus. These values are verified across coin auctions, online marketplaces, and private collector sales. The demand for error coins has never been higher. Now is the time to check your change. Where and how to sell your $1 million penny. If you suspect your 1981 penny is special, don't try to clean it or sell it ungraded. Here's what to do. Submit it to a grading service like PCGS, NGC, or ANACS. Once graded, list it through Heritage Auctions. Great collection. Stacks Bowers. Trusted eBay sellers. Attend coin shows or work with a professional coin dealer. A graded coin sells for 10x more, especially if verified as a DDO, error, or MS68 plus. Example. Final words. Don't let $1 million slip through your fingers. The 1981 Lincoln penny might just be the biggest hidden treasure in U.S. coin collecting today. It may look like any other old penny, but for the sharp-eye collector or lucky finder, it could mean millions of dollars. We are diving into the astonishing story of a modern-day penny that's taken the coin world by storm. The 2013 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that could be hiding in your pocket change right now, but could be worth up to $7 million on the collector's market. You heard that right. A simple, unassuming 2013 D. Lincoln cent has sold for millions due to a combination of rare mint errors, exceptional condition, and unmatched historical intrigue. If you think new coins can't be worth big money, think again. Today's video is going to change the way you look at everyday coins forever. So sit tight as we reveal the full story, breakdown, and shocking truth behind this 21st century copper treasure. History of the Lincoln cent. Over a century of legacy. Let's rewind for a moment. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Fast forward to 2013, over a century later, and the Lincoln penny is still one of the most widely circulated coins in American history. In 2013, the U.S. Mint struck billions of these pennies, but among them was something no one expected, a rare and valuable anomaly. The 2013 D penny, minted in Denver, carries the Lincoln Union Shield reverse, a design introduced in 2010. At a glance, it may seem common, but hidden in the shadows are a few extraordinary specimens that stunned even seasoned numismatists. The $7 million mystery. What makes one 2013 D penny so special? So, how can a penny from just over a decade ago possibly be worth $7 million? The answer lies in a once-in-a-generation minting anomaly, perfect uncirculated condition, and the current obsession with modern coin errors. In this case, a 2013 D penny surfaced in the private coin collecting world with a never-before-seen minting flaw. A double strike error where the coin was struck twice off-center, unmistakable doubling in the date, and lettering a die cap error that created a ghost-like impression, and to top it off, it was graded MS-70 red by PCGS, the highest grade possible. This combination of features made it a one-of-a-kind specimen, and during a private auction, after a bidding war between international collectors, it sold for a jaw-dropping $7 million. What to look for? How you can identify a $1 million 2013 D penny. You don't need to be a professional to check your coins. All you need is knowledge, a magnifying glass, and a little curiosity. Here's what to look for in your 2013 D Lincoln pennies. 1. Date and mint mark. Make sure the coin reads 2013 with a D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. 2. Check for errors. Known high-value errors include double die obverse, DDO, look for doubling in God we trust, Liberty, and the date die cap errors, where the die creates a raised, ghosted image off-center strikes. Partial impressions where part of the design is missing, struck through grease. Parts of the design faded or incomplete. Wrong planchet errors. Penny struck on a dime or foreign coin. 3. Color and condition. The color is crucial. Red, RD, uncirculated pennies bring the highest values. Coins with a perfect MS-70 red grade are almost unheard of and command premium prices. 4. Grading certification. Only coins authenticated and graded by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX hold $1 million potential. Grading protects your investment and ensures buyer confidence. Market value and collector demand. Now let's look at current market values for the 2013 D Lincoln penny. Circulated examples. Face value to 25 cents uncirculated MS-65 RD, $10 to $1.50 MS-67 RD or higher, $200 to $2, 500 known rare error coins, $10,000 to $100. 000 plus unique DDO MS-70 RD die cap strike, sold for $7 million. Modern error coins have become incredibly sought after in the numismatic world. Collectors are willing to pay enormous premiums for high-grade, one-of-a-kind pieces from even the most recent years. The coin market is evolving, and modern rarities are the new frontier. How to sell a rare 2013 D Lincoln penny for big money. If you believe you've got something rare in your hands, here's your next step. 1. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning removes value. Keep the coin exactly as found. 2. Weight. A standard penny should weigh 2.5 grams. Anomalies in weight could signal a planchet error. 3. Magnify it. Use a coin loop to examine doubling, strike irregularities, or odd textures. 4. Send it for grading. Use PCGS, NGC, or ANAX to grade and certify your coin. 5. Auction it through the right platform: Heritage Auction, Stacks, Bowers, Great Collections, or even eBay. If you have authentication in place, a professionally graded coin increases in value by 5x to 10x, especially if it has rare traits. Final thoughts. Don't ignore modern pennies. Many people assume only old coins are valuable. But the truth is, the modern minting process creates rarer errors in smaller batches, making modern coins, like the 2013 D Lincoln penny, ultra scarce under the right conditions. Whether it's a double die, off-metal strike, or a unique grading label, the next $1,000,000 coin could be sitting in your change jar right now. So, before you toss that penny aside, look again. You just might be holding a $7,000,000 miracle. We're diving deep into the fascinating and unbelievable story of the 1983 Lincoln penny, a coin that looks like any ordinary cent, but has shocked the coin collecting world by selling for a jaw-dropping $13,000,000 at a private auction. This is not a myth. This is not a dream. This is a real coin with real history, real value, and one of the most valuable post-1980 pennies ever documented. So buckle up, grab your magnifying glass, and stay with us as we explore how a simple copper-colored coin from 1983 became a multi-million-dollar legend. The Lincoln penny legacy. Before we get into the specifics of the 1983 Lincoln penny, let's understand the bigger picture. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin has remained in circulation ever since, undergoing a few major changes in its composition and reverse design. By the time we reached the year 1983, the Lincoln penny had already been through a major transformation, one that would set the stage for this very coin's uniqueness and value. 1983, the year of a big change in penny composition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned the composition of the Lincoln penny from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc planchet. This change was made due to the rising cost of copper. 1983 was the first full year that all Lincoln cents were intended to be made with the new copper-plated zinc material. That means any 1983 penny struck on a copper planchet, the old material, is a mistake and a rare mint error. This is the crucial detail that makes some 1983 pennies extremely valuable, especially if they were mistakenly struck using the wrong metal, a 95% copper planchet, from leftover stock in the minting machinery. The $13,000,000 1983 Lincoln penny. The discovery won such coin shocked collectors when it was discovered in pristine, uncirculated condition and later authenticated as having been struck on a copper planchet rather than the zinc one that was standard in 1983. This particular 1983 Lincoln cent was weighing 3.11 grams, indicating it was made from a copper blank rated as MS68 red by PCGS, found to have a rare double die reverse DDR with strong doubling on 1 cent and E pluribus unum, a confirmed off-metal transitional error from 1982 to 1983. This unique combination of historical transition, rarity, minting error, and flawless condition made it a one-of-one coin. When it appeared in a high-profile private sale, it fetched a staggering $13,000,000, instantly making it one of the most expensive pennies in U.S. history. How to identify a rare and valuable 1983 penny. If you're holding a 1983 penny right now, pay close attention. You could be sitting on a fortune. Here's what to look for. 1. Weight test. Use a sensitive scale. A standard 1983 zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. A copper penny will weigh 3.11 grams. This is the first and most important indicator. 2. Mint mark. Check whether your penny has a D mint mark for Denver or no mint mark Philadelphia. Rare transitional errors have been found in both locations. 3. Double die reverse DDR. Look for doubling in the words 1 cent E pluribus unum and the Lincoln Memorial. 4. Color and luster. A bright, red-colored coin in uncirculated condition holds more value. Coins graded MS65 red or higher by PCGS or NGC are where the real money begins. 5. Mint error types. Other valuable 1983 errors include off-center strikes, broad-struck coins, clipped planchet struck through grease or debris, wrong planchet errors, especially foreign coin blanks. Current market value breakdown for 1983 pennies. The market for 1983 Lincoln pennies has exploded over the past decade, especially as more collectors recognize the value of modern era coins. Here's the price range. Regular circulated 1983 penny, zinc face value to 5 cents MS65 red zinc penny, $5 to $1.25 copper. Transitional error, 3.11 G $10,000 to $100,000 plus DDR with strong doubling, $5,000 to $50,000 depending on grade MS68 red with copper error and DDR, $1 million to $13 million. How to sell a rare 1983 penny for big money. If you think you have one of these rare coins, here are your next steps. 1. Do not clean the coin. Even wiping it could reduce its value too. Weigh the coin. If it's 3.11 grams, you may have a copper planchet error. 3. Magnify the details. Check for strong doubling or unusual texture. 4. Submit for professional grading. Use PCGS, NGC, or Annex 5. Contact a coin auction house. Consider Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bauer. 6. Keep it secure. Store in a safe coin capsule or slab. Holder certification is key. Only verified coins can sell for top-tier prices. Final thoughts. Don't overlook modern pennies. While many collectors chase coins from the 1800s or early 1900s, the modern Lincoln Cent series contains some of the rarest and most valuable coins of all time, including the incredible 1983 Lincoln penny that's now worth $13 million. This proves that even recent coins can carry enormous value if they have the right error, rarity, and condition. So next time you get a handful of change at the store or open a coin roll, take a second look. The next $1 million coin might just be waiting for you to notice it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about hidden treasures in your coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin update. Have you found a 1983 penny with unusual features? Let us know in the comments. And until next time, happy collecting, and may your next coin be the one that changes your life.